Hello and welcome to a very special edition of an unboxing video, because with me I have my wife, Casey, and she knows a lot more about clothing than I do, and one of the items we'll be opening today, we actually have two, is an article of clothing, so I figured she's much more qualified to speak to the quality of it. So here you go. Have fun opening it.
Okay. So it's a Knights Templar surcoat. Oh my gosh, with so many layers of bags.
With lots of crinkly bags that make a lot of noise. And was that a rope with it?
Well, presumably it is a belt. Yes.
Oh, that's a terrible looking belt.
Really? Actually, I really like the look of the surcoat itself. It has a much wider weave on it. So it's very clearly, it's not just plain old quilter's cotton, which is what you see a lot of costumes being made out of. That makes them look really cheap. So that's actually nice, that it's a very good textured material. And I do like that they have the... Alright, so it's zigzag stitching around the cross itself, which is obviously very modern looking, but the cross is also the same kind of material, the same texture as the rest of it. And it's fully lined, which is awesome. So, yeah, I would say this is a very cool costume piece.
Nice. And then this is rope.
And then that is the belt that goes with it. It is a braided cord. It is not a leather belt like what you would probably want, especially if you wanted to actually have a sword and sheath on it.
Yeah, this seems to be something that you would just have if you had an absolute budget costume and this was the only piece, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
You would then have a very cheap belt you'd put around it, but otherwise we can just get rid of it.
It's a bit more what you might use for a monk's
Yeah,
costume.
it's exactly a monk's habit. I would think exactly that. Alright, so this is somewhat associated to this surcoat. And I'm limited on space on this table because of these helmets, but they will never move because they look awesome. I love how overpacked all this stuff is.
You have a box inside of a box too.
Yeah, it's a box inside of a box. So let's get the box out of the box and now open the box. And that happens a lot. So quit tilting. Alright. I've been looking forward to getting one of these for a while. And this is a slight variation on what would essentially almost be a great helm, but it's actually basically a Crusader's helmet. This is based on the Masajowski Bible, the art in that, but it is, again, pretty much a Crusader's helmet. Whew, and it smells of oil. Wow.
Yes, it does.
Wow. That is potent.
Don't put that on the carpet.
No, that's going on a... Hey, cat. That is going on a box. But anyway, so this will need a good wipe down, obviously. Man, that smells pretty bad. So yeah, they put a lot of grease on this helmet. So let me wipe off my hands and I will do initial impressions. It has a kind of a helmet liner on the inside, so you can actually adjust it for your head. It has a tie-off based chin strap is what this looks like. Oh no, this is the tightener. There's a lot of work you'll have to do to tighten the head straps in here. No, you know what? This actually is the chin strap piece. It's just a couple of leather thongs, so that's interesting. Let's see. It smells in here. It's a little bit tight on me, to be quite honest. I'll have to mess with it some. Overall, actually, the construction actually looks pretty nice once I get all the grease off. I don't see any major flaws with it. So I kind of view this as going right along with this surcoat because I do have a chainmail hauberk that I could wear. And now with these two pieces I have what is close to an instant Templar costume that I can throw on anytime, anywhere. So yeah, overall, two pretty good items from Museum Replicas. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good buy on both of these. And since my wife is happy with the cloth piece, I'm happy with the cloth piece. So there you go.